Imagine two people who graduate from the same college, land the same starting job, and earn the exact same salary for 40 years. On the day they retire, one of them has a multi-million-dollar portfolio and a paid-off home, while the other is terrified of their next credit card statement and wondering if they will have to work until they are 80. This isn't a story about luck, and it isn't a story about who was better at picking stocks. It is a story about habits. When it comes to retirement, your income is just a tool, but your habits are the blueprint. Today, we are breaking down 10 specific retirement savings habits that will quietly save you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your working life. We aren't going to give you the typical unrealistic advice like stop buying $5 lattes. Instead, we are looking at the systemic shifts that build actual wealth. These are the habits that feel small today but create massive freedom tomorrow. Pay close attention because the habit we discuss near the end of this video is the one financial advisors say most people ignore until it is far too late to fix. Success in retirement isn't destroyed by one massive mistake. You don't usually go broke because of one bad vacation or a single expensive dinner. Retirement is built or ruined by the repeated actions you take every single day. There is an old saying that small leaks sink big ships, and in the world of personal finance, those leaks are inflation, lifestyle creep, and the loss of compounding time. If you don't have a system, you are essentially trying to carry water in a sieve. We are living in an era where the fear of outliving your savings is real, and the threat of becoming dependent on others in your later years is a looming shadow for many. But financial freedom isn't about how much you make. It is about how much you keep and how hard that money works for you. The first habit is paying yourself first. Most people approach their paycheck with a spending-first mentality. They pay the rent, buy groceries, go out for drinks, and then promise to save whatever is left at the end of the month. The problem is that there is never anything left. To build serious wealth, you must treat your retirement contribution like a non-negotiable bill that is due the moment your paycheck hits your account. You need to set up automatic transfers to your investment accounts. Whether it is 10% or 15%, let that money disappear before you even have a chance to miss it. Most millionaires didn't become wealthy through sheer willpower. They became wealthy because they didn't trust themselves to be disciplined, so they automated their success. By removing the friction of choice, you ensure your future self is fed before your current self spends. The second habit is avoiding lifestyle inflation. This is perhaps the most dangerous trap for professionals between the ages of 18 and 50. Every time you get a raise, a bonus, or a promotion, you are faced with a choice. You can either upgrade your current lifestyle or upgrade your future freedom. Most people choose the former. They move into a luxury apartment, finance a brand new car, or start buying designer clothes because they feel they earned it. This creates a cycle where your expenses rise exactly in tandem with your income, leaving your net worth at zero despite a high salary. Truly wealthy people understand that looking rich is the opposite of being wealthy. If you can keep your expenses stable while your income grows, that gap becomes the fuel for your early retirement. The third habit is investing early, even if the amounts seem insignificant. Time is the most valuable asset you have, and it is the one thing you can never buy back. Many young people wait until they have a real salary to start investing, but that is a massive mathematical error. Thanks to compound interest, $500 invested in your early 20s can be worth more than $5,000 invested in your 40s. You need to understand the trajectory of compound growth. The first decade of your investing life matters more than almost everything that comes after. Even if you can only afford $50 a week, start now. The habit of being in the market is what allows you to capture the growth that turns modest savings into a fortune over several decades. The fourth habit is treating high-interest debt like a genuine emergency. We live in a buy now, pay later culture that encourages us to trade our future freedom for immediate gratification. Credit cards, high-interest car loans, and payday lenders are the primary killers of retirement dreams. When you carry a balance at an 18 or 20% interest rate, you are effectively paying someone else, which keeps you poor. You cannot outinvest a high-interest debt. If you have credit card debt, your retirement is on fire. You must extinguish that fire with every extra cent you have before you focus on anything else. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar that isn't compounding for your future. Debt steals your freedom before you even get a chance to enjoy it. Before we move into the second half of our list, take a second to reflect. Which of these habits do you think most retirees wish they had started 20 years earlier? Is it the automation, or is it the avoidance of debt? The next habit we are about to discuss is the secret reason why some retirees stay financially stable even during the worst economic recessions and stock market crashes. While the headlines are screaming about inflation and market volatility, those who follow this next rule are sleeping soundly. Permanently living below your means is habit 5. This doesn't signify poverty or cheap, meaning deliberate. Utilizing frugality is leverage. Living below your means creates security. This cushion lets you establish a business or invest during a market downturn. Because assets matter more than appearances, wealthy people drive reliable older automobiles and live in modest homes. They realize that every dollar spent on a deteriorating asset could have been a stock market employee. Low burn rates are the ultimate financial superpower since they reduce retirement costs. Continuous financial education is habit 6. Financial illiteracy is the most costly tax. You're leaving your front door open if you don't comprehend taxes, inflation, or retirement account fees. Without being a Wall Street expert, you should comprehend index funds, tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs, and management fees. People lose riches because they never learned the rules. Spend 30 minutes a week on financial books or podcasts. Knowledge yields benefits no bank can match. Creating various revenue streams is habit number 7. Relying on one paycheck is problematic in the modern economy. Having many income streams, side businesses, dividend-paying investments, rental income, or digital products changes retirement math. Extra income can boost savings considerably. Even $300 a month invested consistently can cut retirement time by years. Income diversity should match portfolio diversity. This provides a backup plan if your main career fails. The 7th habit is treating your health like money. Most people ignore this behavior, save millions yet retire with chronic, preventable diseases and lose it all to healthcare. Senior bankruptcy is mostly caused by medical bills. By improving your fitness, nutrition, and mental health now, you're protecting your finances later. Healthy living lets you work longer and cuts costs when you retire. A big hospital expense can ruin years of saving. Consider your body a wealth-generating machine. The 9th habit is actively ignoring societal pressure. Social media is full of luxury images, creating a fake rich culture where everyone wants to appear wealthy like the Joneses. However, the Joneses are frequently broke and in debt. Spending to impress people you don't like can stress your retirement. Build thick skin against comparison. Your neighbor's new yacht or friend's expensive vacation shouldn't influence your finances. True financial independence means leaving a job you detest or traveling the world because you can, not because you have followers. Finally, daily long-term thinking is habit number 10. Retirement success requires thousands of dull, sensible decisions. Ask yourself, will this purchase help my future self? It requires delayed gratification and patience to invest during market crashes. People that retire comfortably are consistent for decades, not shortcutters. Wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. There is more to retirement than just a figure in a bank account. Dignity, freedom of choice, and flexibility with regard to time are all at risk. These 10 routines will make your life better if you continue to practice them over time. Which of your routines do you excel at, and which ones require immediate attention? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. The decisions you make today will determine who you will be in the future. There is a widespread belief that retiring necessitates significant monetary adjustments. On the other hand, it is typically developed in a calm manner, one habit at a time. Which of these habits surprised you the most? Leave a comment below to help others in our community. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to never miss our next wealth building breakdown in this changing economy, and to help this video reach others needing financial advice. Your future self depends on your choices today,